We're going to take a look at the gun bunch tight end mesh. Now this play is another one you can run. It's very similar to the X spot. Obviously the difference here is we don't have a receiver run the spot route, but kind of the reads are still applied to the same reads I would make if I was running it the other way. Now I'll go ahead and show it how I run this. Again, this is with the mesh. Now we're running against the 46 normal cover 3. Now the way I run this one is I hot route Clark on a curl and extend it. Now I also may hot route him on an in route and extend it. Either way I'll do it one way or the other. Now he's sometimes maybe my receiver I look for second once I snap that ball, depending on what I see my opponent doing. Now Wayne over there, if you notice in the 46 normal cover 3, you notice you got this linebacker playing on the outside here. Well, watch what happens with him on this particular defense when you throw this. So he steps inside, it leaves that wide open for that quick bullet pass to the outside. Now you may only pick up 4 or 5 yards with it, but I guarantee you it's usually going to be open against cover 3 coverage in the 43 or 46. So keep that in mind. That's something you can do if you can just, be able to read the coverage and get an idea as soon as that ball snap. One of the things you can do is always read that safety once the ball snap. If you're not sure of the coverage, if you see one of these safeties rotating to the middle of the field, you can pretty much guarantee it's sometime a cover 3 coverage. And so what you want to do is you just want to go ahead and throw that quick bullet pass to the outside. Now that's one thing you can do with this. Now, what if you don't want to make that throw? What you want to do is you're going to want to look for Gonzalez running that drag route underneath. That should be your second read right there. And he may or not always be open. You're going to pick up 4 or 5 yards of that, and that's another option you can throw to. Now, the other option you can always look to throw to is that corner route that's ran by Harrison out there. Now, again, it just depends on the cover 3 coverage you're running this against, depending on if there's a defender dropping the buzz zone or not, how open he's going to be. But what you can do is you can make that throw out there, and you don't even have to make a rocket with that. Just make a normal catch, or at least take control of them, and just try to make a user catch with that. So those are a couple different options you can throw to. Obviously, a die's running that flat route on the outside here. If it's cover 4, there's a good chance that he'll be open here out here on the flat. So that's another option. So this mesh concept is pretty nice. Now, you can run it as is if you want, and if you do that, that's fine. Again, if you're looking for a quick snap play, then this is one you could run. You just look for one of those 2 guys underneath, and usually one of them are going to be open. But you may not always pick up a lot of yards with that, so keep that in mind. And if you don't want to do that, again, if it's cover 3 and you read the coverages and you see, again, if you see that outside's open, you can always do that again. And I'm not making any adjustments this time. So you got Harrison on the outside running that corner route. And, of course, you got Wayne. If it's 46 defense, just look to throw over there to that flat. So, anyways, that's the concept that you can run out of the gun that I like that's pretty effective when you run it out of this particular formation, out of the gun bunch tight end. It's called mesh. So just take a look at this one, too, if you're not already running it.